Recently, we teamed up with a new lighting company called mPower. Their parent company, Soundoff Signal, has been around for decades and is well known in the fire and rescue and police scene for incredibly durable, powerful lighting. We called the guys from mPower and Soundoff Signal and told them we needed something very special as far as the lighting system on this Can-Am project. We couldn't think of a better way to promote law enforcement than to do a full police lighting system on this Can-Am.
So today we're in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, visiting Kenny Hauk's place, Hauk Designs, and we're working with Kenny on a very special project focused towards supporting first responders. So today we brought a good variety of our off-road lighting line, all mPower based products, as well as a roof-mounted light bar, a rear-facing mPower traffic advisor or arrow stick type of product, which is brand new. This is the first one that will be installed anywhere as far as I know, and our very comprehensive, highly advanced warning control system, Blueprint, which we primarily install in emergency vehicles. However, it's perfect for this application because it's going to let us have total control over all the lights, all the colors of these lights, and all the functions that Kenny wants to see on this vehicle. Our focus on mPower and Blueprint was to ensure that we had the durability that was going to be necessary for the off-road market and this particular application, which is going to see some extreme use, as well as the Blueprint line to ensure that we could fully control that product and get all the features out of it. Meet the 500 Siren. The 500 is our newest Blueprint device. It represents an evolution of the Blueprint family, and it manages all the stuff you're used to. It'll control your warning system functions, your accessory functions, etc. This is perfect for the off-road market because it can manage all your various lights and all your various colors. So if you're running scene lights, multiple scene lights, if you've got some off-road bars, whatever it is, this little guy can manage it. It's intelligent, it's programmable, it is nearly infinitely adjustable based on the programming software, and this is going to make Kenny really, really happy when he's running down the trail. So what we have here is a remote node, and this is a sealed, weather-protected, ruggedized, essentially a remote flasher. And by mounting this in the rear, I can control up to 10 devices with it, as well as bring in 4 inputs, so maybe brake, maybe tail lights, maybe your reverse signal. And all these things will be connected here with short wire runs, and then it will report to the main control system. And that makes the installation a little bit easier, a lot cleaner, reduces failure points, and lets us manage this whole system with a lot less bulk and complexity for the build.
So I think this is a good marriage between the two companies because Soundoff's background is emergency vehicles, police, fire, amber market with snow plows and utility vehicles that get used and abused by multiple people every day. And it's kind of what the off-road market is, just use it and abuse it. And our silicone technology, thrives in that environment. It doesn't yellow, it doesn't chip, doesn't, get damaged like most conventional lights do.
mPower is known for these incredible silicone optic lenses that are incredibly durable and can take a massive beating and still work perfectly.
A great feature of the silicone is that it's long-term. It's extremely resistant to cracking, fading, yellowing, pitting, etc. So much so that we have a 10-year warranty on the product right out of the box as far as protection. This means that over time you don't have to worry about the hazing or crazing that you will see on a plastic lens. It's very impact resistant, so when you're driving down the road at any speed, whatever's forward facing on your vehicle, from the paint to the metal to a light, is getting sandblasted essentially with all that roadway grit and dust. And the mPower silicone lens just shakes that stuff right off.
So the Back to Blue theme on this Can-Am project, we really wanted to have a full police lighting system, and mPower Lighting has an amazing system that they install on police cars, fire and rescue vehicles all across the country. We went up to the mPower facility and got a behind-the-scenes look at their entire manufacturing process.
Soundoff Signal is based in Hudsonville, Michigan, just outside Grand Rapids, kind of between Grand Rapids and the big pond they call Lake Michigan. We are an American manufacturer. The vast majority of our emergency grade products are built here in the United States with our workforce of approaching 360 people. An employee-owned company, which is extremely important because every employee is invested in everything we innovate, everything we design, manufacture, sell, and then ship to a customer. The big story here for us is silicone. It's non-toxic, it's environmentally friendly relative to other types of compounds. And what it does specifically for us is give us a really ruggedized light, primarily, again, designed originally for the emergency vehicle market, but the light's not only ruggedized against water, impact, vibration, dust, etc. The silicone is able to be molded in a way that we simply weren't able to do with the traditional plastics, polycarbonate type lenses and housings that we were using in our legacy products. And with that molding, we can actually make the light spread more specific to the application. We can increase the optical clarity of the light significantly. We actually get better light transmission out of the light, making our lights probably the most efficient in the market. We make a product, a lot of other people make products like this, but nobody makes them the way we make it. Nobody puts the twist on it we put on it. Nobody has the pride we have because we created that in Michigan. We manufacture in Michigan. We're going to ship it to you from Michigan, and it's going to knock your socks off.
So we're excited to have our mPower line on the off-road projects that Kenny's working on here. We need to bring it to the next level and show the off-road market that there is a superior product out there.
I'm extremely happy to be part of this project. Proud to have been invited and able to represent Soundoff, and thrilled to have seen what Kenny does here. I want to thank him and the whole crew for the hospitality they've offered to us. They've been wonderful to work with, very flexible and very interested in what it is that we can offer.